Gentlemen,
we
welcome
press
to
go
the
live.
podcast. Hopefully, fucking
There it
Ewan
is.
stays in motion the entire podcast.
Yes.
You know,
Wow.
I was on a really good streak for a long time too, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Just like in your pants, leaving them streaks.
Speaking of
Interest-
which, God, that would have been a good segue because I have a solid video for that. I sent it to you
Ooh.
actually. So
Ooh. A lot of fart videos,
Yeah.
and I do want to thank every single person that sent some videos in. There was a lot of videos that we can't use because this is Triple T. Go ahead, Toby.
Does anybody want to take a guess as to whether or not Euban has is cheap enough to not pay for YouTube Premium? Nice commercials in the background there, big spender.
Oh, I didn't even look. That's that is called an unnecessary expense. Okay, that is an unnecessary expense.
Hey, there we are.
Now we're going to see the YouTube delay. No, it's fine. I was just thanking everybody that sent the videos, but also reminding people that we can only use, well, not can, but we're only going to use videos that are TikTok because Triple T does stand for TikTok Tuesday, not Reddit Talk Tuesday or Instagram Talk Tuesday or Facebook Reels and any of that stuff or YouTube. So there was a lot of great videos. Someone sent there. So just continue to send those. A lot of fart ones. You guys are really digging the fart videos. But hey, I love them too. Stairwell Farts still doesn't follow us, but maybe one day we'll make that happen. Maybe. But what we did make happen, part of the Deluxe Edition Network. So shout out to them, 2 podcasts of the month, Horsing Around in the Real Drunks. I was listening to Horsing Around, their latest episode today that was just released. I feel like we would get along with these guys really well. We should try to do a cross one. They were talking about, apparently there's this protesters or these group where they actually argue against foreskin removal, and they're protesting that people shouldn't do foreskin removals. And they were like, it was this whole thing, and they were fucking around, and one of the guys isn't circumcised on the podcast, so they were asking all sorts of questions to him. Pretty good fun. It's a lot of dude humor, a lot of stupid shit.
Schmegma.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. So feel free to check them out, deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Super excited to be a part of it, and I feel like we should just get right into it because there's something under Euban's chin. It's not, any mayonnaise or anything that was left over, but there's a new logo of some friends of the show that we're super excited to talk about. It's United Sauces. They're on the Instagram. They're all over the place. They're on the website, unitedsauces.com. We have some stuff from them. As you can see there, Toby put some hot sauce on his shrimp nachos. There's a couple that he really loves. One is just kind of not his favorite.
This one's awesome.
And for anybody just listening, it's a garlic ghost sauce. Is that correct?
This one actually, this has got the Jaloca chili in it. It does not have and I thought it would have the ghost pepper, but it does not.
Okay. Yeah. So again, I'm going to put the link in there, United Sauces. Obviously, they're a new friend of the show. So the more that our viewers fall in love with these guys, the more that they will show us some love. And just a quick little thing about it, they're actually an extension of a company called Hot Shots Distribution, which is actually in High Point, North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina if anybody's near there. Hot Shots was around since the 90s. They're strictly a wholesale shop that they wanted to kind of take that wholesale shop, put it online so the general public could get there. So they've kept the business really small. And what I truly love is every employee is either family or somebody that's very, very, very close to the family. So it's just a really cool kind of chili head community is what they say. So just a really awesome stuff. You guys can check them out. The link's in there. And if you guys look, I mean, they have hot sauces for, less than $10. They have some for $5.85. And I'm going to tell you, if you love pickles, I don't know if you love pickles. I don't think you love pickles. Not a pickle guy.
I don't.
But I'm gonna try to definitely get this for Toby. This is a hot pickle sauce. I put this on a grilled cheese.
I want that so bad.
I actually took some Arby's sauce, put this on an Arby's sandwich, a beef and cheddar. It was fucking amazing. And even the guys at United Sauces were like, you know what? We've tried that. It's one of our favorites. We haven't tried an Arby's. We're gonna get some Arby's and try it. Like I highly recommend. And I feel like our viewers know that we wouldn't just come onto the show and say, hey, you guys should try this. It's good. Unless we really, truly like it. And this shit is unreal. I know Toby's had some of this before. It's the Pappy's Hillbilly Hooch. This is a barbecue sauce. And then the other one that I was able to get from them is the Brewbecue Lager, which is a barbecue sauce as well. Haven't tried it yet, but a lot of it's even here. manufactured in High Point, North Carolina. So super excited. This is just the beginning of it. You're going to see it on the Tuesday and the Thursday show. If you guys are looking for some stuff, definitely check it out. And, you know, Jennifer, there's more to do in North Carolina than just get really, really drunk.
How dare you? How would you know? You won't come visit.
I mean, I've gotten drunk in North Carolina. I just haven't came to see you since we've been friends.
See? He also came to North Carolina to get drunk. You're welcome.
Well, once I figure out how I'm going to get down there, don't worry. It might not be a reunion, but I'm going to be down there and we're going to virtually bowl together in the same house.
Yeah. Did you already say what's going on with Richie?
No, I didn't tell him. Yeah. He's not running late.
It is Richie's birthday today, so his family has taken him out for a nice birthday dinner as a surprise, so he will not be on the show tonight. So we'll miss his 3 or 4 things that he says every show.
Make sure if you guys are into the birthday things and you guys are birthday people, message him happy birthday.
And Katie, I think I'm only at like a 1-3 now. Like, I mean, it is amateur hours. So excuse me. See there, yep. So I'm gonna go fuck off and go hit this thing real quick.
Hey, while he does that, we'll show a video as always until we can maybe get over trying to get this account to follow us. We're gonna start a video off. We're gonna start the whole episode off with a stairwell fart. Day 81. Super excited. Let's do the thing. There it is.
Yep. Well done at the end there. Very well done. Did you hear it, Bunny?
I did. I was trying to get a smell. I
wasn't sure because in the past you've had problems hearing it, so it looked like you were like,
nope,
waiting for it.
Honestly, just appreciating the audio more in that one than I do in most videos. I want to get some like Dolby Digital freaking headphones so I can really.
He had like a nice little wave going there for a little while.
I believe that's called an arpeggio.
Oh,
look at
shit! I think you're right.
Holy shit! I am less than a 1.
I am cultured swine over here.
I am less than a 1. Holy shit!
Negative territory. I don't think any of us could spell it without spell check, but that's fun.
Did you not see my musical interest behind me? The Guitar Hero guitars? Come on.
I was gonna say
already he's gone up at least 1.
There it is.
It works just like that.
So last week we were showing all the fart videos, and I threw it out there. I said, hey, if anybody knows a fart doctor, a gastrologist, or whatever they're called, hit us up, because it would really be cool so we could get a gastrologist on the show. We could ask all these questions about farts and just have a really good time, but they had to have our sense of humor. So backstage.
Well, if they're a gastrologist, they already have our goddamn sense of humor. Let's be honest.
It's true. So backstage, as promised, is nobody, because nobody reached out. But I do have a cousin's wife who worked in the field prior, switched careers. So in a pinch, she said we could have her on, call her the fart doctor, and she's got some great knowledge of all this stuff. So we might line it up. All right. She's like, if you're in a real big pinch, I could probably fill in. Great sense of humor. So we have that going for us. But if anybody knows a fart doctor, let's get them on. Let's ask all the fart trivia. All the stuff.
Tom Segura's doctor would be fantastic if we could just get him on this.
Is Dr. Don Rickles?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I don't think shit, right? Yeah.
You do know we just started with United Sauces. We don't have the budget for real doctors. You know what I mean? We're looking for the volunteers.
That's true. One's working at a clinic. Let me see. I've gotten chlamydia like 4 times. Let me go see. I got somebody I know who might be on here.
Yeah, we're not getting like House on here or anything.
No.
We might be able to get JD from Scrubs.
Hey, that's also fantastic. I love it.
That'd be cool.
I don't mean the actual actor. I'm saying relative, the 2 different types of doctors and their experience levels.
Gotcha.
We might be able to get a resident.
We could probably find somebody on what's that website with the celebrities you can hire them to do voice stuff?
Cameo?
Oh, yeah, Cameo. We could probably get, they'd give you a cameo, but we could give them a script to read.
Cameo.com, I'm going to put in fart doctor. And know who I brought up? George Capanerius. Simon Fisher Becker and Katrin Stewart.
I'd rather have like Kevin Sorbo tell me what he thinks about the guy's farts, because fuck Kevin Sorbo. He's an asshole.
Yes.
There's somebody on there called the King of Farts, who is
Hercules.
Apparently an actor from The Walking Dead. Somebody named the King of Farts would be an actor of The Walking Dead, but they $40, 4.33 rating. There's a fart burb.
Do you know the doctor we need?
Who?
Feel good.
The Spike TV doctor that used to be on Deadliest Warrior. Where literally all he did was pointed out the absolute obvious. Guy's head's off. He's like, yeah, this is a clean cut. This would definitely be a kill. You're like,
I know a doctor, a firefighter, a cop. This guy is all Johnny Sins. Okay, we can get him in here. I'm pretty sure he's had his hand, penis, finger, everything in a butthole. So if anybody knows the deepness of a butthole and the details of it, I think he would be the guy.
yeah. I mean, if nothing else, I've got a bunch of EMT friends I could get on here.
Oh,
That's what we should ask. We should call around to every state, like just a random hospital in every state, and be like, "Hey, what's the weirdest thing that you found in somebody's butthole?" And they'd be like, "Oh God, lava lamp." You know what I mean?
Do I have a story for you?
wow,
You found
that
an
would
entire miniature donkey. I'm not even joking.
A 2002 Jayco camper. Like, it was the weirdest.
Do you guys know that Dickie Donnie only charges $50 for a cameo?
I wonder
Dickie
how much
Donnie.
John Johnson charges, because I know he's on Cameo.
John Johnson.
Old D-Flix, Darkstone, John Johnson, Darkstone Entertainment.
When I put in John Johnson, Sandy J and Jenny Johnson showed up.
Oh, he probably goes by something else.
Mm-hmm.
Ford fucking Ranger. Angel's like, focus. All right, guys, we gotta get back on it.
Whew. I like that
videos in
idea
the show?
of trying to get any nurse, any medical person to send in anonymous stories of what was that? You good down there?
It's hot. That thing was fucking hot.
What's up?
Holy shit.
You tried to
Ooh.
play it so cool.
I did. I grabbed it because I go, "Eve, don't touch that. Don't touch that." And I did immediately. I go, mother. Yeah. Next video.
did.
Let's do
it.
video.
This was sent in 2 or 3 times as well. The next one. Sorry, Angel. This is another fart one.
Hey, what's up? Did you hear that? Hear what? Okay, never mind. That! Whoa, a 40. What? 40 makes a sound? Impossible! Yo, listen. I can't. Let me try.
Are you fucking with us, or
He's got to be
Did you
fucking
mute?
with us, right?
we can't hear you?
Sorry. I'm wondering that makes this even funnier.
Yeah, I thought me and Matt were getting in a character for a second. I was like, in here,
Are we
fucking
making
thing.
fun of deaf people right now? Only people that can read lips. Listen to what I'm saying.
He said, "Listen to what I'm saying." That's
Skip
awesome.
by that. They've got to know, right? Like, they've got to know. I mean, even if they're not like hearing aid capable deaf, like if they're deaf, right, can't hear nothing, they've got to know. They've got to know what makes a sound.
I would imagine.
I mean, you would think, but I don't know. We've only known it as to making noises, so I don't know.
They've got to know. They've
We're
got to
gonna
know.
have to figure-
Vibration.
Good Vibrations. Great song.
Yeah.
Fuck you, buddy.
No, I mean, but like, no, I guess I can't say deaf people know that things that vibrate make sound.
No, I think that's the part of the reason why they're deaf.
How high am I right now?
I mean,
I'm not.
No,
very-
masturbation makes you blind, not deaf.
I should not be able to see it all.
that explains that I got one good eye, and it's below the belt.
All right. Speaking of vibrations, I'm gonna segue into this because I feel like there's no better time.
As a man, do you own sex toys?
I just got this.
So you walking around with a sex toy on your neck?
I just got it, so I do now.
So what is it?
It is a little vibrator. It looks just like chilling, hella like discreet, but like the girls know. Girls will.
That's a little vibrator,
bro. In it, I'm told packs a wallop. I'm just saying.
Bro is walking around with a vibrator on his neck. What? What? If I told you this man had a vibrator?
Is that tiger's eye in your ear?
She knows.
What the fuck? You fucking perverts!
I do healing work.
She's talking about my earring, bro.
Oh. All right. Well, do you know what he has around his neck over here? What do you think that is?
It looks like gold, but something's inside of it.
Why don't you turn it on and show her what it is? Just put your finger on the tip of it real quick.
I'm wondering how many people, for the longest time, I had that baseball bat that was like this long. I'm wondering how many people thought it was a vibrator.
All of them. We all do now. We all do now. 100%.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
My wife would be much happier if it was.
That chick was cute, and if that guy can get some riz from that necklace, then so be it. I'm gonna have a big one like Flavor Flav. It's gonna be ginormous, and it's just gonna be a 12-inch one just hanging on me.
I like how
she did not look like the type of person though that would sleep with a guy that looked like him. Because if we're gonna be honest, he literally looks like he climbed out of the dumpster from right around the corner.
Did you?
He's got a lot of money in clothes and kicks.
Yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying his look.
Yeah, but she said, I do healing work. To me, that was one step away from crystals. One step away from dating a guy who looks like that crystal man.
She definitely recognized that tiger eye stone right off the bat. She definitely has.
So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, that is indeed her type.
She wants to align his chakras.
Yes. But speaking of vibrations and good vibrations, obviously, I work at a hotel, and they made the mistake of having me cover the desk for like 10 minutes while they smoked a cigarette. And I was like, I got you. Cool. And this lady gets checked in, and she goes up to her room. She calls me, and I was like, hey, front desk, how can I help you? And she's like, is my room supposed to be shaking? And I was like, damn, no need to brag. And I was like, oh my God, I said that.
Did you say that
to
out
her?
loud?
Yes. I was
Bro,
like,
no.
Luckily, she cackled. She's like, oh my God. And I was like, wait, so we described like, is the floor shaking? And she's like, yes. And I was like, ooh, I think you're above the boiler area. And I was like, it may shake a little bit. And she's like, can I switch rooms? I'm like, you don't want to be in the Michael J. Fox suite? And she's like, oh my God. And I was like, no, get off the phone. And I was like, oh my God. And she came over. She's like, I love you. And I was like, thank God you're so cool. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then immediately the girls were like, what did he say to you? And she's like, oh my God, this is what he said. And I was like, I will see you guys later. I'm going to go to the back office. Fuck this shit. But yeah, so they trust me talking to people, which is a fucking terrible idea.
Yep. But I agree.
I think she was kind of giving me the fuck me eyes. So, you know what I mean? You win some, you lose some. I almost hit one out of the park.
All right.
Yeah,
so
it would have gone real well with your loss of job.
Yeah.
I may have got a promotion. Depends on what company she was with.
So obviously she didn't have any complaints about the bathroom, right? That you know of?
No, not that. I don't think she had time to. I mean, honestly, I think the vibration would have worked if she just would have laid down in the bed. She would have been just fine with it.
So would you guys complain about this bathroom? If you can't complain, try to explain.
Men's bathroom, Seattle Convention Center. I need somebody to explain this to me, please. I don't get it. Not the sticky shoes, which is absolutely disgusting. But what are... I don't get this. Help? Anybody?
That is fucking disgraceful.
I understand the purpose behind it.
But you know what? The fact that there wasn't one glory hole in that entire fucking bathroom.
I mean, it's Seattle. They don't have those there.
They shit on every corner.
So I understand the reasoning behind it. It's to alert people when people come into the bathroom so that they are not surprised or have somebody waiting to rob them or something like that when they get done.
So usually in movies they hide in those because they can put their feet up, and that usually deters the person from seeing them. So now, can you imagine somebody in a ski mask with a gun, and you're just over there just like obliterating this fucking toilet, right? And he's just like, as soon as you're done, give me all your shit. And I'm like, do you mean the shit that I'm currently disposing of in this toilet, or do you mean my actual like money and stuff? You know what I mean? Could you imagine that? I'm out.
Good. Battle shits. Just
And he goes, got people from doing drugs in the bathroom. That makes sense too.
That does too. Yeah. I mean, you guys ever play battle shits with a buddy? Now you can stare right in the eyes and play battle shits. No.
Nope.
Me neither.
It's usually with strangers, like, you know what I mean?
Hey, listen, I'm telling you guys, it could be worse. You know, in the military, when you go to like ranges, you'll have community commodes, and it's just 5 toilets lined up on each side. So not only could you possibly have somebody sitting literally, I mean, within elbow bump distance from you on each side, but also directly across from you, only about a body width and a half apart.
Now, do you have a go-to saying whenever you go into a restroom, say you're golfing with your buddies and you all go to the bathroom at the same time? Is there a saying that you say at the bar and whenever you go into a public restroom?
Yeah, I have to shit.
Yeah, and I'll be right back. I gotta take a shit.
Mine is either this must be where all the dicks hang out, or
you do. You're talking about, do you have a dad joke that you
yes, like is there a joke that you usually say, or like the classic the water is cold, at the urinal, so got to do just classics.
No, but if I do have somebody at the urinal next to me, a lot of times I'll kind of just tip my head just enough, because I always wear a hat, so it's easy to see when that hat turns left or right. So I'll stand up there for a second and I'll just go like that. I'll keep my eyes like this, but I'll turn it and I'll catch the guy going to look over. I'll be like, I'll keep staring at the wall and go, nice watch.
I love when people like scoot closer whenever you think that they're looking. They're like, I'm like, you're getting backsplash, bro. It's not that serious. You're getting backsplash.
I had a buddy that would always go up there and he'd sit there and he'd go, stare right in the eyes and go, want to race? Huh? You want to race? I bet you I can out pee you.
Race.
And he'd be all serious. And then he'd be like, count it down. And they'd be like, no, you count it down. Count it down. And then all of a sudden you go 3. And when right as it was ready, he'd drop his pants to his ankles and he would just power push.
Did you guys ever have that one kid that always pulled his pants down completely?
All the way down to the ankle.
Yes.
Saw an adult do that at a bar, and I was like, nope. Turned right around and walked out. I was like, it's a serial killer.
Yeah, I mean, in public, I went to a Dave and Buster's one time, and some guy was doing that, and I was like, nope. I'm like, you aren't allowed near schools, 100%. I don't like you.
I mean, let's be honest. Every once in a while,
you at Dave and Buster's and not Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like you said, you get the splashback. What if you miss a little bit and your pants are at your ankles? You just pissed all over your own pants.
I mean, so maybe that's a key to putting it around your ankles. If you do get extremely close to it, you're not getting any on your pants. You're just getting some on your legs.
I will say this: if you guys ever been like watching TikTok or something or videos on your phone when you're taking a shit, and you know that you're in the bathroom all by yourself, and then you hear somebody come in and you turn and you pause it, or do you guys just keep watching?
I keep going.
Yeah. Usually I'm beating off. I'm taking a shit because I like to multitask. So 9 times out of 10, somebody walks in, I'm pausing it.
9 times out of 10. So there's the one chance that he's not going to pause it.
If the missus is in the mood, you never know. Just like, hey, gonna polish me off while I'm just obliterating this toilet.
Honey, do you want me to stop pausing it?
You know what? That could be her kink. You never know. I don't kink shame anybody, and there's always a chance she might.
We don't kink shame here. Yes. We don't kink shame here.
Not at all. Not at all. Huh? Maybe she's just shy girl, because shy girls be like this.
I'm really shy. I don't really know what I'm doing. Did I do it right? I've just never really done this before.
It's the voiceover. I was done as soon as. God damn it! As soon as I heard the, I was like, "Oh, that's it. I'm done." Can we watch it again? I really liked that one. I need to see
Absolutely.
that one.
I thought you might like that one. Let's do it again.
I'm really shy. I don't really know what I'm doing. Did I do it right? I've just never really done this before.
Did I do it right?
I've just never really done this before.
God, if Joe Myers was on here, he'd probably be erect.
Oh God.
He might still be erect right now. Who knows?
That's true. That's true.
That's so good.
The Glug Glug 3000.
So good.
Oh God. That one got my belly. That one, yeah. That was a good one.
All right, you know what? Let's keep you laughing. All right. Kid versus bike. This one doesn't end well.
Fight for me, please. Just fight for me.
Oh God, he got wrapped up in the. Oh man!
Want to run that back one more?
Dude, that back tire caught his shirt and pulled him in.
Oh,
Woo!
We'll do it one more time for Toby. One more time.
Fight for me, please. Just fight for me.
Gee, hit that woo right at the very end, man.
Wait for me, please.
God, if only somebody would have inserted like that can noise whenever you put like a pop can on a tire and just put that kid on there.
The cards. It was the cards.
Yes.
Yep.
So we used to
Always
run over
playing cards.
we used to run over a pop can right in the middle, and it would stick to your tire forever. That
Yeah.
shit was awesome. Simple times.
Yep. It's weird. Nobody around here calls it pop. So whenever I hear it, it takes my brain like a minute to process.
Oh my God.
I'm not getting into it. I don't care what it's called. I don't drink either of them.
Yeah, down here in North Carolina, I call it soda. But if I go visit up Minnesota, I immediately start calling it pop.
See, so I don't know. Like I will say soda every once in a while. Sometimes I'll say soda pop. You know, I mix them both. You know, you never know what you're gonna get.
See, I mean, isn't it isn't it a soda pop? So isn't really everybody right? Kind of
Correct.
You can call it pop, you can call it soda. I don't drink soda or pop. I mean, nor soda pop. So
see, but they also called it an old fashioned, and I used to like to get different old fashions. So it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, let's keep this rolling. This one was sent a lot. I hate to go back to them, but this one's kind of funny.
The look of sheer confidence on her face. First of all, that wasn't a skateboard. That was a ripstick. And I'm telling you, as somebody that has tried, I'm impressed already. She didn't even need to fart in the can, but she might need to wipe.
Great tone.
I am in love for one, and I think whatever she just made for dinner, I will gladly have seconds. I would just absolutely suck a fart out of her butthole for $20.
Did anybody else think she was going to smell the pot after?
Yes.
I thought she was going to, but she just kind of played it off.
And she would have, if she just would have wafted it a little bit, like dinner's ready, and just oh God, I would have busted right then and there. And honestly, every time I see one of those big like chili things, I always think of The Office. I'm like, oh, like she's gonna ride this when she's holding like a thing of chili. She's gonna spill it. She kind of did.
She kind of did. All right. Well,
she was wearing a thing to get that noise. Yeah, she was wearing a fucking pot on her ass. That's all that it needed. She wasn't using one of those little tool things to make the noise. That was all her.
Yeah, you could tell that was. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of sounded like some kind of animal, like a grunt, like a moose or a buck.
We are 30 minutes in. What is Euban's level?
Okay, let's do the thing.
I mean, I would say at like a 5.7, almost a 6.
See, I was thinking like 4.2 for you, but you seemed a little calm at 5. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
thinking
that's pretty
because
good.
this is more of an indica, so you can see the eyes are getting heavy. They are getting heavy. So I may
They're
be,
weighing down.
I'm pretty mellow, and I could fall asleep any minute. So I would say maybe it is closer to a 6.
That
It
could
will
be
after this rip.
That could be a first. So Toby, you might not want to watch the first part of this. A little bit of a food thing, but then it turns into a skit.
Oh,
but it's up to you. I'm just
I'll
warning
watch.
you.
It's Maynard time.
Hey, bud. Hey, let's not do that, right? Right? Let's not put our food down the back of our pants and fart on it and then put it in our mouths. Let's not do that. Because it's yucky, right? It's icky, right? It's poop. Poop comes out of there. And then what you're doing is you're releasing gases that poop comes out of, the same hole. And you're putting it on your little gummies and you're eating it, right? Let's not do that ever again, okay?
Gentle parenting to an adult is the greatest. It's the greatest. Hey, buddy, let's not do that, okay? Okay, let's not do that.
Do that, little buddy.
God, it sounds like the way I talk to the Danes. I do the same thing. Like, hey, we're not doing that. Okay, not doing that.
I mean, which one would you rather do? The toilet brush one or the fart one?
Fart.
I think I'm going fart.
I didn't have to think about it.
Wait, are you saying it as if I don't have a choice?
Yeah. So I mean, death is not even an option. Like you are Gandhi and you are hungry and you are going to eat some gummies.
Okay.
Are you gonna fart at him first or eat him off a used toilet brush?
I continue to fast.
There we go.
I just the toilet brush one.
Oh.
No. Yeah, I'm definitely doing the fart because you cannot promise me that toilet brush has not been somewhere.
Exactly. I mean, you can tell it was yellow and brown. Like that shit was disgusting. And I'm thinking too, he's got his belt on, so he's trying to put that down his ass. Try to fart on it. Granted, half of those are going to be cupped because he's going to try to pull them back out without releasing them. Right. So I don't know. My bet is on the one non-fucking farted gummy for the win.
What if there was like a couple in the hand, but there was a couple in the butt already, and he went up and grabbed them?
Oh no! Come on now, Matt. Let's not do that.
I'm trying to really get you thinking.
Not gonna do, Matt, we're not going to do that. Okay.
Probably do that.
We're not.
I don't know. He doesn't wipe very well. Like you could just tell. Like when someone doesn't wipe very well. Like he doesn't wipe very well. Damn! Another segue. That fucking video is mint. Damn it.
Okay. Well, we won't go there. So let's continue with some advice. Let's go with the other one. That's don't eat marbles. Okay. Let's not eat marbles. Here we go.
Things I want to eat but can't. First up, we have marbles. Studies showed that toddlers choke on these balls often, therefore they should not be eaten. But I personally don't believe that I would have a problem because 1, I'm not a toddler, and 2, I choke on balls every day.
I was thinking it. I didn't know that was going to be his joke, but I was assuming. Yeah.
It does go to show you that Euban is very much in sync with the gay mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like the gaydar that I have is very strong. Remember radar from MASH, where you could hear the helicopter from like a mile away? Like I could be 2 blocks away from a gay person. Like there's somebody gay around here. Like it's very strong.
To start the show, I said something about hot man sauce on your chin. I should have played that video then. I'm gonna play it now.
Oh yeah.
Trying Brunei's national dish. First try.
That's a bowl of hot man sauce.
That is
the look of realization, and then the "I'm going to tell you something" kind of look he had on his face.
That is the Asian delicacy, cream of some young guy. Okay, that is.
There it is.
There it is.
Bada bing. There it is. I don't know. I know they said the actual name in it. I don't know.
Don't even
now. Let me ask you.
To find out.
I would still rather eat the gummies than probably eat that. Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat fart gummies. Yep.
Yeah.
But then again, if that was ever presented to me and somebody could, like, if I watched it get made, I'm gonna rewind that and say, if I watched that get made from scratch, I stay true to my promise. I would try it.
I will 100% vomit for you. If I watch you even take one goddamn spoonful of that, I am gagging profusely. No.
You not like slimy foods? Is that what it is?
So
you're not an egg drop soup kind of guy?
I am a texture person. Like I can't even eat gushers. So like if I see like grapes, I like grapes. But as soon as they like I can't. I don't even eat mac and cheese because I can't fucking stand the texture of it. I can't.
The fuck did you just say?
What?
I know.
You don't what?
I know. I love cheese. I love cheese. I love pasta. I love noodles. Them together. Cheeseburger mac. Can't do it. I can't. Yeah, I know. It's disgusting. Same thing. Remember, I know you can't smell anything, Toby, but the whole coffee bean thing, I can't stand or like I don't like the taste of it or the smell of it. Disgusting.
Of coffee?
Yeah, it's disgusting. It is, dude. I'm telling you, I had to get some cologne. Everyone's like, go to Ulta because it's right next to my work, and I was like, I've never been there before, and they're like, they have the best deals in cologne. I was like, sweet, and they have apparently a good variety. I get over there, I take one smell, I'm like, okay, this one smells good. And this lady comes up to me. She's like, how can I improve your senses today? And I was like, the fuck are you, fucking Tobey Maguire? What's up, Peter Parker? What the fuck are you talking about? Spidey senses? Like, what are you talking about? And she sprays on a little card thing, whiffs it in front of my nose. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. And the next thing I know, it's like a salt shaker. And then she puts it in my face. I go, bleh! She's like, what are you doing? I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, was that coffee? And she's like, it's coffee beans. It cleanses your palate, like so you can smell the next fragrance and get its full effect. And I go, don't fucking ever put that in my face again. And she's like, let me know if you need anything else. I just walked out. I was like, what? At first,
Humans just straight.
Oh, it was so. Because I mean, straight up, just right up. She's like, here you go. I'm like, no.
It cleanses your palate.
Honey,
I was.
If I ever go to see Euban, I am bringing a salt shaker full of coffee fucking grounds, like super finely ground. I'm gonna be like, "What's up, Euban?" Just watch.
I can't like even like Starbucks. So and like working in hotels, we make coffee, for everybody too. So every time I walk in the morning, I'm always like plugging my nose and stuff. They're like, really? I mean, it's that bad. I cannot stand this. Like, I never go into a Starbucks because I will probably puke because it's that nauseating to me. I cannot stand the smell of it.
The amount of
Let's see how many Starbucks you can go to and puke. Just walk in and throw up.
Information I'm finding out about Euban that I'm just piling up for ammunition is just it's glorious.
And and everyone always sends me the picture of Euban coffee. They're like, hey, like look, it's Euban, And I'm like, yeah, it's on fucking coffee. Who gives a shit? I'm like, fuck that trash. I just can't do it. I've tried it too. Everyone's like, "Well, have you tried it recently?" I'm like, I've tried it many different ways. I've tried it frozen. I've tried it mixed in with a whole bunch of different shit. I've tried it black. I've tried it every different way. It is disgusting. And if anything even has a hint of like mocha or Java or something like that, I'm like,
Matt,
tastes so much like coffee.
Coffee grounds, like super fine coffee grounds in his air vents of his car.
Yes.
I'll pay for the cleaning, but I'm definitely filming the fucking reaction.
Yes. I'll drive that motherfucker in a lake. I don't give a shit. No fucking way.
I'll have a rental car ready for you outside your driveway.
My deductible is cheap. I will gladly fucking just somebody stole it. Oh no, it's in the bottom of the lake. Oh no. Let's go get a new car. Fuck that shit. Ugh.
Imagine then you happen to get a new car, and instead of the new car smell, they're like, "Oh, check out this new
coffee."
No,
just mocha Java.
So, the candles that are made around my place, usually there is a coffee scented one. So around the household, it's a joke that as soon as those are made, they're like, "Oh, Dad's gonna get mad. Like he's gonna be fuming." And so I'll get done mowing. I'm like, "Oh, it's hot." Weed eating or something like that. I'm like, all I want to do, get a drink, sit down, breathe fresh air. No, it's too much to ask for apparently because we got coffee fucking candles being made in this house and like a dozen of them to where it smells like a Starbucks and I got to be outside for the next 4 hours. Fucking hate it.
Wouldn't the air be fresher outside, not in?
Yeah, I mean, with the windows being open, it was springtime, but
I don't know because it's going to be fucking 28 here tonight. So
what?
Yeah, it's been really cold. Frost in the morning, just great times.
It was almost.
I mean, it was gorgeous
2 days ago.
Yeah. It was the same here, but today I think it was like for the. Oh no, that was yesterday. Like yesterday was like 73. Today was pretty hot.
It'll be 73 in July here.
Yeah, it's gonna get all the way down to 68 tonight.
Wow.
It's supposed to get down to 40 here, but it was 70 was the high for today, though. It was a little rainy.
Oh, imagine this. If you swapped your pen for a coffee vape.
No. Give me a dirty toilet brush and I will brush my teeth with it. But that is disgusting. No. I would lick a bathroom floor in Seattle at a fucking, actually, you know what? I would lick the floor of a fucking YMCA bathroom floor in San Francisco before I would ever fucking hit a goddamn coffee vape pen.
I wouldn't even lick a person in Seattle.
No.
I don't even like shaking the hands of people in Seattle.
I don't even go to Seattle.
I've been there.
You
really should go to the fish market sometime though. That's a lot of fun.
Maybe I'll bring some coffee. What do you?
That I heard somebody, and I was getting kind of excited because food's supposed to be like brought to my general area. Did you guys hear that?
8.6.
We heard it.
No, that was a definite noise. It vibrated. You guys didn't get to hear it though. Damn, this noise cancellation.
I heard
works
something.
pretty damn well. You did.
Oh yeah, I definitely heard something. I thought a door opened.
Yeah,
that's what it's the door because I'm in a shop, so it's the door that actually comes into the shop. So that means right outside this door. I don't know what was picked up, but there is some fucking delicious food that awaits me. I'm so excited. 19 minutes. Next video.
All right. Next video, as mentioned, let's go with a mom just helping a kid out in the nicest of ways. And I have to imagine Toby would do this move if he was the mom in this situation.
Yes, 1,000 times. Yes. Stop. Get over here, little shit. What are you thinking?
He was just reenacting it, Euban. He wasn't really kicking anybody.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that and nobody like look at me funny or anything. I wish that was socially accepted in this country. Just a
I am going to tell you right now, I have Spartan kicked 3 children in my life, and I have enjoyed all 3 times I've done it.
Hell yeah.
God, that gets met. Honestly, that's like a Christmas present. Just thinking of just hitting a child. It's fine.
Not my child. I've had kids get out of control. I had one kid flip me off, and I just straight teep kick, just straight from the front. Kid landed, and I was like, "Hey, your kid tripped."
Should really watch where you're walking, kid.
When toddlers fucking just hit you right in the bag, you just want to knee them in the teeth. You know what I mean? Just a quick,
that's just a head push. It's simple. It's just.
Yep.
Just like,
they go down easy, man. Toddlers go down easy.
Sweep the legs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do like the
sweep the leg, Johnny.
Give it that. Yes, you know what I mean. And then like nap time.
Bro, that scene. What was due date, right? With Robert Downey Jr., little kid's giving him shit. So he grabs him, he pulls him in at the same time, he pops him in the gut, and the kid's like, he's like, "You're okay. You're okay. You're all right there, buddy." Like sits him back down.
I would probably rather drink the coffee made at Jamie Foxx's house in that movie than actual coffee. Do you remember what it was?
No.
Remember his dad's ashes? They drank it as coffee. I would probably rather do that.
Oh, you guys just drank at the same time. That was really fucking weird. I'm going to play a video. That was, I don't know what was going on, but I'm just going to play this one.
Oh! Are these all ones that Euban sent you? Because he sent me like each one of these.
Yes. That was 3 balls, 1 strike.
He might have only had one. You don't know.
Oh,
A lot of
no,
guys only have one.
But he would have made contact. Everyone knows if you lose one of your testicles, you become a very good athlete like Lance Armstrong. So,
that's true.
As long as you take steroids like Lance Armstrong did.
It was just one time, you know.
It was enough to take away every single one of his titles.
His Live Strong, that used to be the name of the stadium over here too, and they changed it. I bet. Damn. The Uninetter.
All right, I can't remember. You might have sent me this one, but I really feel like there's no better time to play this.
Lots of people are complaining that the new olive oil drinks at Starbucks are causing them to have bathroom emergencies.
Did people not know that that's what happens when you just drink olive oil? I came from an Italian household. If we, were constipated, we would take a couple tablespoons of olive oil. You digest some of it, but you don't digest all of it. And then it lubricates your insides, and then it comes out the other end. Olive oil's been used as a natural laxative for like centuries. Are people just realizing this? And also, coffee already makes you poop. So Starbucks is selling you poop potion, and people are angry that it's making them poop. If you don't want to poop, don't buy the poop potion.
Am I the only person that, although you could tell it wasn't, thought that's a wig?
Oh, yeah. And then I just couldn't stop. I was thinking he had devil horns on.
Oh, because of
the background. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not pay attention to his hair at all, apparently. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at, but what, can you look at it again? Because I missed it, apparently.
Sure, we'll do a quick one here. Look at it, open both the eyes, or at least one, and check this out.
Lots of people are complaining that the new olive oil drinks at Starbucks are causing them to have bathroom emergencies.
Did people not know that that's what happens when you just drink olive oil? I came from an...
Okay, yep. Yeah. There comes a time in everyone's life when you have to go, should I go bald? And he's getting close. He's getting there. Shave it off.
Okay. These are some older ones. I want to try to go back a couple videos because we've been working with the new ones here, and there's some in here that are pretty old. So let's just click this one.
You got to start putting dates next to the video. You got to put a date and when you added it.
Probably should. All right, let's do this one.
Hash brown, what you eating?
Bitches and gravy.
You don't need to scream it. What is it?
Ain't nothing better, man. Some big tits and gravy, especially if it's that sausage gravy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I usually don't talk about bringing food stuff into the bed ever because I don't like messy, but that I'd try. Honey.
You don't have to call me honey. You can call me Euban. But if you want to try, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, not a problem. I could hear her yell through the wall. No.
All right. We haven't done a floor video. So I think now's the time. We got about 12 minutes. Let's do a little shout out to floor. Duh.
Then there's Pikachu. No, we didn't arrest him. But Pikachu, you see, is a co-conspirator, not a willing co-conspirator. Because the next guy that I'm going to introduce you to, as he's grooming this child, makes the statement, we want to cuddle with Pikachu and have sex in the back of the car. Did you hear what I said? Well, I talked to Pikachu. He confessed. He turned state's evidence and said, dude, I had nothing to do with this pervert. He just bought me off the shelf someplace. Pikachu doesn't like this. You know, if you play Pokemon or you're familiar with that, it's something like gotta catch them all. Well, our detectives from the sheriff's office and the police departments, I don't know that we caught them all, but we caught a bunch of them, didn't we? Yes, we did.
That guy is like one of the greatest sheriffs on the face of the planet. The shit that he has said about the people that he arrests, the people that they're going after, that guy's awesome.
He is, but I have to say that was probably the worst one that I've ever seen him have.
That was probably the worst one, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with 100%. Great sheriff. He usually has hilarious clips of stuff. That was probably one of the worst ones that I've seen. That made me super uncomfortable, and I honestly don't think I'll ever look at Pikachu the same again.
Or, I mean, the way he was saying it too was...
Yeah, that's going to haunt my dreams for a minute.
Not that I'm really good at pronouncing names and stuff, but that one was a rough one. But all right, let's keep it going with some floor. Duh. Wouldn't be floor, duh, without some gators.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Help me, Oprah Winfrey, and your black magic.
Did you guys see Charlie Classic's video of the Tom Cruise's middle tooth?
Yeah, why is that middle tooth thing new to you?
Yeah, I did not know that. I did not know that. Now I cannot unsee that.
That meme about Tom Cruise's middle tooth came out like almost 15 years ago.
Jesus, I did not remember it. So, I mean, that probably, that part of my memory has probably been fried a long time ago. Honestly.
Okay, Jamie, the turtle made it.
Made it. Turtle's good. Turtle's good.
That turtle's safe, unlike the one that's in the middle of the street about a quarter mile down the street from me.
Ooh.
Oh, somebody hit that thing, man. It was, I mean, it was
damn
easily a good 20-year-old turtle. Somebody ended it just like that. Couldn't swerve, I guess. Too difficult.
Couldn't hit the brakes. Save the turtles. This has nothing to do with the turtle, but another gator. Gator on gator. Don't get too excited, Euban.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God!
No, apparently that's the same video. How about this one?
Oh, make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. You know what I'm saying? Praise God, baby.
I love Theo Von more than fucking anything. Like, that is
holy shit. Did you see the size of that fucking thing?
God, you sound like my wife.
Oh, make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. You know what I'm saying? Praise God, baby.
Bro, that thing had to have been that had to have been 14 feet.
The head on it was huge.
Oh, you also sound like my wife.
He's at an 8, everybody.
Oh,
easily
8.9 probably.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to be nice, but you know,
these eyes are watery.
Yeah, that was a straight up battle mount. That was no standard gator.
Who are we mounting? You know, whenever you yawn and your eyes get all watery and stuff like that, it's just like that nonstop right now. I feel like I've just constantly yawned.
Euban, you seem like somebody like myself that likes to annoy your spouse.
100%.
I've got a fun little thing for you to do the next time she yawns.
Stick your finger down the throat
on her tongue. It'll make her stop yawning. Dead stop. As soon as
So,
she starts, dead stop.
I've tried that, and also I don't know what this is. This is like an old family secret. Try it. The next time that you see that she's getting ready to sneeze, you go, she's going, say Mount Rushmore.
Oh no, I blow right up my wife's nostrils. She goes, I run up, I go.
But if you're not within running distance, scream
I'm always
Mount
within
Rushmore.
running distance of Angel. Are you kidding me?
I'm fucking little legs go fucking mighty fast. God damn. But anyways, but I'm just like that fucking, I don't know what it is. If I say Mount Rushmore, every time it's, you piece of shit. I love
Mount
it.
Rushmore.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know. We'll try it. Oh, where do we go from here? Let's stick with the water.
Brute pulled a little to hide.
I did.
He's still alive.
He launched that fish all the way into. Do you think
that.
he really did though, or do you think they like realized that it went into the yard and then just went and grabbed it and put it in the pool?
Do you think they're that smart? I'm gonna go no.
I mean, anything for a viral video these days.
How did you just say that again? Say that again.
Anything for a viral video these days.
Wait, I don't know. Maybe it cut out on my side, but it sounded like you said viral with 3 syllables. Like it sounded viral.
Do you think I loganed it? You think I said viral?
Viral.
I don't know.
Oh God, that hurts even.
God, I wish we need somebody as like a referee. Every time someone's like, "Hey, did you just say something stupid?" They can just go back immediately, just underneath the hood, and be like, "Hey, under further
You really
review."
think I said viral?
It's audience. Again, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because I think my internet cut out. But I know what I heard.
Viewers, did you hear viral or any other way? I heard viral.
It sounded like you said it like almost slower. Like, you know what I mean? Like you went, if I had a video that went viral, like it just, I don't know what it was. That was almost, oh man, if we could put the clip back to back, I swear that was a very good. It probably wasn't, honestly.
Well,
but
we know that we're 55 minutes into the show right now. So probably like 54 minutes in, you could go and check it once it's done.
Yeah, you've been wrong before, but it appears the viewers did say that you were wrong, and
I gave the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, Euban's at a 9. You're just hearing it in slow mo.
I will say this: the only proof that you need was Angel saying that I said it right. Because if anybody's going to go against me immediately, it's going to be my own wife.
Yep.
Touche.
Well played.
Euban is high. Okay, water is wet. Fucking coffee stinks.
Here we go. Speaking of stinking, there's apparently some products that are sold at Napa. I don't know if there's any Napas near you, or have you seen this product? But this one's interesting.
All right. For those of you who don't know, you go to Napa, you buy a pack of these Polo wiping cloths. Sounds pretty fancy, but they just shred up a bunch of old clothing, pretty much. Compress it into this bag and use it to wipe your hands and stuff. Well, the first rag I pull out looks like a pair of some girl's old booty shorts they cut in half. Well, A, you shouldn't be wiping your greasy hands on an American flag. And B, they didn't even clean the dirty, shitty cooter stain out of here. It's gross. Shout out to Napa for selling me a pair of shitty booty shorts.
Gross.
So one of my favorite comments from that video is they're like, yeah, but what it smell like? Oh, if I could have liked that comment 30 times, I would have.
Oh, my poor wife. She's dealing with all the animals right now.
Do you need to go help?
No, but I think something must have scared him or something, because I got Tank Girl is scratching at my door. Her I'm going to go let in. She's petting one of the big pigs. The small pig's in there. The 2 Danes are attacking her. So this poor woman.
Yikes. Oh, well, he's doing that. I'm going to A or B, Euban?
B.
How many girls do you know actually have hobbies?
What was the first part of that I missed? What did he ask?
Said, how many girls do you know that actually have hobbies?
Oh,
and then she went and she cooked. And
I'm not gonna lie, I totally thought she was taking a piss at first, because the audio that I heard, it sounded like water, and I was like, I was like, that's weird. I was really into it at first, and then she started cooking, and I was like, no, I'm really into this, and it just didn't disappoint. She's beautiful. I like it. I like that purse. See those spikes. She could have just fucking put. She could just put those sausages right on each spike. She didn't even have to put them in a bag. She just could have just stuck them.
Yeah. But then it'd be too obvious when she's going to her hiding place.
It was pretty dark.
True.
I mean, so you think if they got hit with a piece of meat like that, was it like a sausage or something like that? So say you got hit
Act
with a
like
sausage.
you don't know what it was. You're gonna play like you don't know what a sausage is.
You're saying, I figured if I would have said sausage, like, oh, that's a Franklin sausage. That's what this. I was waiting for someone to fucking correct me on what the fuck I said. So, but anyways, so you're saying, hey, if you got hit with a sausage by this person, just because it wasn't in the bag, or you're saying if they were in the bag, you wouldn't be like, did you throw sausages at me? And she'd be like, no. And you'd be like, oh, okay. I don't see any sausages stuck onto your spiky bag, so clearly it wasn't you, even though there was nobody else here.
That's why you don't put them on the house. Anyways, we'll do one more video.
Manifest the body that you want by speaking exactly how you want to look into your water.
Huge scrotum that can be stretched out to be used as wings to fight crime, like Batman, except with the scrotum. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I miss his I promise I'm not going to put you on the big screen.
Yeah,
I
but
promise.
he will. I already fell for that
Matt
once.
won't either. Matt won't either.
Sucks as shit.
No, I won't. Look, I'll keep my hands full of hot sauces from United Sauces. So that way I can't do it.
Oh, God, that fucking pregame. Oh, and I saw it on the fucking on the.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed that guy's Not a Vibe videos that he used to do. I loved those.
Yeah.
The Vibe Court is what he did. He'd be like, "Not a vibe," where he'd bring like he'd like act out celebrities and then say the shitty things that they were doing. It was good.
Unless he was half naked, it probably is not gonna pop up on my For You page.
All right. Speaking of what
it
pops up,
it was a couple of years ago that he was doing them.
Oh, so maybe I'll cycle back. But
Like
whatever pops up,
2019.
whatever pops up on all of your For You pages, send them over right through TikTok. Make sure they're TikToks. I'm not going to show the Instagrams and all that other stuff, but we can't thank you enough. It was fun. It was a good show, and we'll see you guys next week.
Happy birthday, Richie.
Yeah, Richie will
Happy
be back
birthday,
next Tuesday. And this Thursday, as of right now, it appears we're going to be drafting best mustaches. Almost 90 votes, 50-something%. We're going to come with the best mustaches. And Logan won't be there. So we have a special guest. If you don't know who the special guest is, show up Thursday. They've never, ever been on a Thursday show before. Super excited. New dynamic to the show. Best mustaches.
And might we say, we'll see if this special guest breaks the streak, but our special guest has not yet lost in the drafts.
True. And rumor has it that next Thursday's episode is going to be brought to you by the Mustache Mate. So if you want to have a mustache and you don't have one, go to mustachemate.com and buy like 3 of them because I'm trying to put the kids through college. That's all I got for you. But either way, that was fun. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back next Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, Joe would be busting at the seams. This is a good episode.
It's a good one. Joe, watch this back. All right. That's all I got. You guys good?